Every time I lose a match, I'm like mad at first, and then I just think I'm gonna bounce back. And it usually happens because I have that type of mindset to like not even when I'm mad, I just keep doing it. It like drives me to become better each time.
Sort of like how Kyler put it. I mean, it's sort of motivating for me if I mean it sounds stupid, but like if I lose a match, it motivates me to want to be better. You know what I mean? Like train more, actually put some work into this. Which a weakness I have though is like I listen to people who talk shit about me a lot. Like it gets in my head, and that's a really big downfall for me. And I let it get into me when my matches happen and stuff. I feel like I could actually win some major titles if I actually put the work into it, but
A short-term accomplishment for me, I feel like it's going to be the EWF Intercontinental Championship, the Federation Online, either online or United States title. Go for the two-time EWE World Title and the TTC. And something that I use as motivation, I know this is going to sound weird, is like the losses I have against my opponents, I try my best to redeem them. I kind of get inspiration from like Obscene Cadillacs from that because with him, he turned his L's into W's. He was losing like APRW World Title matches back to back, back to back. And like, what did he do? He beat Clutch at Mania, or it was SummerSlam. His first ever show to have 100 people in attendance. He won in front of everyone. I'm pretty sure it was 5-3. I use that, and I like to fight until the match is over. I don't give up. I don't care if I'm losing like 3-0, 4-0. I try my best to come back no matter what, because anything could happen in the match. It's real wrestling. If you can swing that mesh like, hard enough, you might one tap, might come back, might win. I mean, if I lose, then I lose, and then I try to come back with it. That's really all it is. So strengths I have, I feel like it'd be like my aggression, like how aggressive I am, because there's times where I'm way too aggressive to the point where I get B&D calls. It's kind of funny, and I'll literally start like in my corner too, just jump into the middle of the ring. I just go straight for the action, or like me being passive, my movement. You know what I mean? I have really good movement. Like personally, no offense to either of you guys, but I feel like I have better movement because I can catch any road wrestler slacking. Just point blank. I can catch any road wrestler slacking. And I mean, the way how I worked to this, it's literally countless of wins and losses, countless of, being an APRW private, going to Indie Fest sometimes, trying my best to improve. And I mean, there's more to it. I mean, everything I try to get better at. Because, like, Khabib said, or it was Islam, it was one of the two, it doesn't matter how good you are at something, you can always get better at it because you're never going to be perfect. Like, with Ken, sure, he was probably good with one tapping, being passive, with his little one-shot swing, but he wasn't perfect at it. He could always improve. Same with Jay-Lee, with everything he's done, I mean, he could have gotten better. Every wrestler could get better at some point or, like, some way. They're never going to be primed or perfect.
In matches, Tyson Travis knows I can be really passive and it annoys people over because like when you're trying to rush me, sometimes I'll like kind of like circle the ring, and when you're chasing me, I can just jump on you at the right time. Recently, I've got more aggressive because I've noticed it works. And like this might sound kind of nerdy, but like when I'm interested, my interest music hypes me up like so much to the point where sometimes I just forget and I just rush people, and sometimes it messes me up. But like something I really need to work on, probably stop doubting other people like when I'm not fighting, like underestimating them, because like I have somewhat of an ego. Let's say I could face Kais. I can beat him one time, like a lucky win, but I would think I'm super good, and I think I'm gonna 3-0 him. And then when I lose, I'm gonna wonder why I lost. It's like that's something I need to work on.
strength for me is my confidence. I don't care who you are, like who I'm facing. I won't choke against you. You know what I mean? Like I'll play the best I can without choking under pressure. But it still has a downfall with it because sometimes, like Kyler said, you underestimate people. You know what I mean? Go to indie fed and just assume they're gonna be like terrible, but then they end up like 3-1ing you or something. You know what I mean? Which again, I'm sort of cocky. Confidence is the number one key, and that's what I need to get better.
Thanks for watching that video. And hey, if you like what you see, we've got tons of content right here on the Roblania Network. We hope you like, comment, and subscribe.